Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you saw from the intro, this is another collab with my favorite girls. I am Netta Monroe and Makeup by Marisol. We just have so much fun when we work together. We just can't get enough of it. So we figured St. Patrick's Day, green makeup, perfect for a fun collab video. It's always so much fun when we can bring you guys different takes on a holiday or a look. So I recently just did kind of a green based eye look, so I wanted to kind of go somewhat in a different direction. And I had this awesome green lipstick from Storybook Cosmetics, which, you know, I can't really wear in my day-to-day life to the office because I would get a lot of really strange looks, but it's perfect for a look like this. And I figured I would kind of go like the Irish flag route and do like a fun orange look on the eye with a little bit of green accents. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching and don't forget to go check out Marisol and Netta's videos right afterwards. Starting off, I'm using the shade Veruca Salt all over the lid on a fluffy brush. You just want some kind of light, whitish toned base color. Next up is the shade Butterscotch from the Too Faced I Want Candy palette. This is basically just a very light orange shade, and I'm using a fluffy brush to run this through the crease and onto the outer portion of the eye. And I wanted to make sure to get a little bit up onto the brow bone so that it shows through the other colors. Now I'm just dragging a little bit on the lid as well. Next up is Flame Point from Sugar Pill. I'm using this on a fluffier brush right now on the outer portion of the eye just to start some of that deeper blending on the outside. And then I'm going in with a more tapered brush and I'm really focusing this on the socket portion to really deepen up that orange shade. Now I'm taking a flat fluffy brush and I'm going to pack that Flame Point shade onto the outer portion of the eye. Then I'm going to flip back into Butterscotch, the lighter shade, and put this more on the middle half of the eye and kind of go back and forth between both so that it's nicely blended. And then I decided to take a fluffy brush just to make sure they were really blended. Next up is Snozberries from the Chocolate Factory palette. I'm still using that tiny tapered brush and I'm really only focusing this on that outer V portion to kind of add a little bit more of a depth. This is kind of more of a red-orange. And then using a fluffy brush to make sure that it's still blended with that Flame Point shade. Now I'm using the shade Paradox from the Urban Decay Through the Looking Glass palette, and I'm putting this down with my finger at first. I thought that this would work well, but you'll see I kind of go over it with a brush a little bit later. I'm just using this on the inner half basically. Now spraying a small brush, I'm going into Fizzy Lifting Drink, and I'm using this on the inner portion of the eye, and I'm also putting this on the inner corner and kind of dragging it up into the crease just a little bit. Then I'm flipping back over into Paradox with that brush and putting that right where the two colors meet to blend it, and then I went ahead and decided to drag it over the color to make sure it really stood out, and it looks better with the wet brush. And then blending the edges again. Now I'm going into Charlie Bucket with that still damp brush, and I'm just going over the top of Fizzy Lifting Drink just to make sure it's more of a brighter white yellow. Now with a flat angled brush that I wet, I'm going into the shade Potions from the Storybook Cosmetics Wizardry and Witchcraft palette and doing 2 layers on the lower lash line. And then into Hatter from that Looking Glass palette and using a pencil brush to run this underneath Potions. Now for liner, I'm using the Stila Stay All Day liquid liner to do a wing. And for the waterline, I'm using the shade Teaspoon from ColourPop, so it's just a nice pretty green right in the waterline. Then I mixed Hatter and Potions together and just added a little line underneath my wing. Now for mascara, I'm using my good old L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara on top and bottom. And then I'm using a pair of Ardell Wispies for my lashes. For highlighter, I'm using the shade Helia from the Anastasia Aura Glow palette. This is kind of their greenish highlighter, so I thought it would tie in nicely. Now for lips, I'm giving you 2 options. The first is your more neutral, subtle option. This is the Moonchild lip gloss from the Kathleen Lights and ColourPop collection. It's definitely one of my favorite nudes. The second favorite would be the Fenty Gloss Bomb, so either of these are great shades. And now for the fun look, I'm using the Storybook Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Potions, which does match the eyeshadow. And if you watched my swatch video, you'll remember that this shade looks best when you use 2 coats. So I'm applying one and then I let it dry and I'm applying a second coat to really make sure that color is fully opaque. And this really is a gorgeous green. So here you go. This is the look with the fun green lipstick. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this, and I gave you kind of a neutral lip to wear with this if you actually want to wear it out and you're not a fan of green lipstick, but you know, it is kind of fun. It's growing on me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to go check out Netta and Marisol's videos next, and don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!